Hello guys, today I am at Bell's Pumpkin Patch in Bennington in Boston. It is the day before they open their doors to over the 30,000 people that are going to be coming over the next 11 days. Let's go and have a look. So we're greeted by a lovely outdoor display full of plants, very autumnal, and you walk through the first door into the garden centre and just look at that for a first glance. Pumpkins everywhere. Hello autumn. And just look at that, how exciting. So I'm just going to play a bit of background music while we have a look at what they've got here. So as you can see, they've got lots and lots to offer for young kids. Like I say, there's going to be over 30,000 people that are going to come over these next 11 days to Bell's Pumpkin Patch. Let's go and have a look at some of the displays. So you've got your first of many picture opportunity. This is in the main garden centre before you've even paid your admission to get in. Look how great that looks. And as we head out to one of the first gardens, you got signs asking to get your e-ticket out ready, because there's a long queue that always goes down here, and there's your admission box there. But just to the left of me is one of the first large pumpkin sale areas. So these are all the pumpkins they've got on sale. But it's just like a pumpkin museum. Look at that, you got your original orange ones, you got the little ones, the ghost ones, the green ones, the yellow ones. Hundreds of thousands of pumpkins. Just keep going and look at all the displays. These displays are absolutely incredible. I mean, just pick out some of these, look at that. That one's a funky one. Wow. And then if you come down here, what colour would you say that is? It's like a grey blue. You got yellow ones, they look like large apples. And then these ones, look at that one. That's really Halloween. Really, really great stuff. And look, you got another photo opportunity just there where you can sit inside. You got the Bell's Autumn Arbour. Absolutely great. You've got a Narnia patch here, look. And then you've got a lot of different sort of obscure and mini-sized ones. You've got the green and orange ones there. You've got some more ghost ones. I think they're called ghost ones. You've got onion squash, munchkin, mini onion squash, kaboka. You'll have to comment if I'm saying them wrong. Harlequin, Australian butter, small warty professional, that one's called. Look at that one. And you got some more munchkin, just look at those. All different coloured ones, and these are exclusive here as well. You're not finding that in a supermarket, are you? Wow. So you may hear a little bit of noise and banging. I'm going to try and cut it off, but they are still preparing. It's the last day, and they're all really working hard and working together to make sure this looks the best it's ever been. They've been doing it for 10 years, and every single year it's got better and better. Just looking at this size chart, so what you do if you haven't done it before, say I want to buy this pumpkin, you put it on there, and then that size is how much it costs. Obviously the bigger you go, the more expensive it is. I mean, a pumpkin that size for £10, that's great. Got the old Salter weighing scales there as a prop, look at that. Coming back out, this will be the admission part where you'll scan your ticket, and then the rest of what you see now is what you paid for on your admission. You can see the London taxi there. A guy from Hull came and sprayed that for them because they said that it was sat out the back rusting, and look how great that looks. They said they've got a little bit more to go on it, a big Union Jack to go behind it too. That's going to look like an awesome photo opportunity, and it doesn't stop there. As we come through, we've got a diner set out there, look. You've got your Krispy Kreme donuts, all beautifully painted. You can sit there and have a photo opportunity, sat in the, Bell's Diner, Bell's American Diner, look. And then the next one, you've got a sort of Banksy photo opportunity with a pumpkin, there's a balloon. That's awesome. I wonder who painted that. And then you've got the bathtub that's always here. You've got the Union Jack draped on it in a minute just while they sort out. I'm guessing that those balls are ready to go in the bath because that's what they usually do. And just look at that sign. You've got a more autumnal display there. The Bells sign behind it. A few finishing touches to be done on there, but it's looking absolutely great. Look at them all. So the question is, this far into the video, how many pumpkins do you think Bells grows approximately a year? And we're rounding it up, we're not saying 2,153, we'll round it up, but have a guess, and I'll tell you at the end of the video. So as we walk through this bit, they've got the wishing well. They've had that out a few years now. Ye old wishing wheel. Write it down, drop it in, spin the wheel, let the magic begin. So the idea of this is that you write your wish on this post-it note, and then you drop it in the funnel, and then you spin it around, drops in the bottom, and your wish will come true. So this is Snow White and the Seven Dwarf themes as well. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You've got the carriage in the corner. They're just finalising this. It's going to be a big pumpkin sat on there, all really nice lit up there. And then you've got the Seven Dwarfs. Look, you've got Snow White's tiara there, and you've got Dot, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. The mantelpiece and the fire on. Look at that backdrop, and they've all got a plate each as well. Absolutely fantastic. They make this better and better every single year, and I think this year's theming is one of my favourites. So going behind the scenes here a little bit, they've got a large stock of pumpkins, so every time someone takes one from the shop, or not one but a few, they'll come and stock it up from here, all waiting, raring to go. So as we walk through to the outside, I'm just going to show you a drone shot of above of what we're going to walk around. You can see the fairground has got bigger this year. They've got a few more vintage rides. They've got the Helter Skelter, which is brand new for this year, and lots of other rides that we're going to look around. So if we drop back down to me, and we're going to have a walk out, we're just walking through, and if you look to the right, you've got the welly wash. So obviously if it does get a little bit muddy, you've got the welly wash there to wash yourself off. Awesome. It's just things like this that they think about as well, because you don't want to trail a load of mud in your car. Then look at all these wheelbarrows ready to put your pumpkins in. This is the second batch as well. They've got loads more out the other side as well, so everyone can get a wheelbarrow, so you don't have to be lugging that pumpkin round. And then as we walk through the gate, welcome to pumpkin paradise. And just look at that. Like I say, reiterating, it's not open yet. I'm here the day before to get this footage to show you what it looks like before all the little ones and the adults and the dogs, because it's very dog friendly as well, all come and enjoy this when the gates open tomorrow. So this is new for this year. Gourd vibrations, having a clucking good time at. And you've got some more vibrations that side, and then you've got some bells here as well, look. And then you've got a stick where you can hit these. And my favourite, cluck cluck. Just behind me you've got a pumpkin carving area. Pimp your pumpkin. You've got a load of cauldrons in here as well, look, where you can sit with your family or your friends. I'm guessing you'll put all your rubbish in there when you're carving it out, and you can compete who can carve the best pumpkin. There we go, look. And again, look, get crafty at Belle's Pumpkin Patch. Decorate a stone and take it home. So it's not just pumpkin carving, you can decorate stones as well. And then there's a lot of these social signs out about as well. Get social, hashtag Belle's Pumpkin Patch. They're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all your socials online, and make sure you tag them and post your photos, whether it be of your pumpkin or just your day out here. So one of my favourite bits, I've done this a couple of times now, you grab a mask from over there, Belle's Pumpkin Patch potato catapults. So what you do, face shields must be worn in this area, tells you exactly how to do it. You'll put the potato in there, you'll pull it back, and then you've got to aim for the plant pots and the targets in there. There's even a witch right at the back if you think you can get it that far. You've got a lamp post telling you all different directions of where things are, because there's a lot going on. I mean, just look at these displays in general of all the flowers. You've got the motorbike, another photo opportunity there. You can see that they're just finishing up the paintwork on the flames to go on the top of the hoop. I think I've had a photo on there. Look how good that is. And then just behind it, I can't ignore it, it's the Pumptastic Master Blaster. And this is where they launch pumpkins into the field as high and as far as they can go. And you can see in there, look, they try and aim for that target. You've got all of these pumpkins that aren't going home with anyone because they're going in that massive cannon. Harold it's called. And I believe this is one of the largest ones as well. Unfortunately, I can't remember what she said, but it is one of the largest ones that from around here. And it is all in aid of Haven Domestic Abuse Services charity, which is really, really great to be supporting charities. Gonna have a walk out onto the field. Look at these, hundreds and thousands of pumpkins, and even more wheelbarrows over there, look. Have a walk out. Which one would you pick? I remember a couple of years ago as well, I didn't dare walk out here because it unfortunately rained the morning that we came. We had a really, really good time. But unfortunately, because of the rain, I didn't bring my wellies, so everyone else braved it, and I stood out on the side. But bring your wellies, bring some waterproofs. It doesn't look like it's going to rain at all, but if it does, it's still part of the fun. Just make sure you bring sort of an old towel or something like that, or a spare pair of footwear, so you can have fun here and get cleaned up after. And obviously they've got the welly boot wash as well, so if you have got your wellies, you can clean them here after. Just look at all those pumpkins. Wow, how exciting. I mean, I'm 27 years old and I'm getting excited walking through a pumpkin patch on my own before it even opens. So imagine what you're going to be like, or what your kids are going to be like. I believe there are still tickets available online, so make sure you get them tickets and come to Bennington this weekend or over the next 11 days. Now, there's lots of new additions this year. Like I say, I had a little bit of a walk around with one of the staff members that helps run it. She walked me through a lot. They also have nearly all of the caterers that came last year and more, and they've got the market store tent again, where over 170 traders come to sell their craft, their food, their drink, and the majority of it, if not all, is all local source traders that are going to be here trading their items. So make sure you give them a chance and have a good look round as well. I remember getting some cheese last year because I'm a mega cheese fan. Just walking over to the other pumpkin patch, which is just next to the one that we've just been on. I'm gonna have a quick walk through here. Look, you've got some smaller 2-pounders if you like. But yeah, we've got some small traditional ones here. But as it goes along, you've got your original orange ones. Now you've got these white ones, pick and mix patch. And as we keep going through, you've got some of the more classier, doodier ones there, look. And then we just keep going and going. We've got that mumpy one. I love the lumpy ones. They're ugly, but they're cool. Got the bouncy castle blown up there, look. And then I believe this used to be a maze. I think it still is. It's a maze. But I think some of it's just not quite grown as well as it did in the last few years. But I'm just going to walk up to this boat and have a look. Again, it's different. Why is there a boat here? I don't know. Is it cool? Yeah. Is everyone going to get a photo with it and play in here over the next 11 days? I'm sure they will. Look at that. So you got cutouts here, look, you got a shark fin, you got a shark face, R.I.P. Captain Limless, 1673. Then you got a turtle there as well, look. So this was abandoned here when Captain Limless washed up to sea. Just look at that, how fun is that? There we go, I'm giving it a drive. Fortunately, I don't think that's going to go in the water any longer, so we're a bit far away from sea. So if we stick to the path like it says in here, you got a few more cutouts. There is a bit more of a maze as it goes on here actually. So all of this will be open still, which is great. They've got, you can see from here, I'm just going to go up to it, they've got a cutout here where you can have another photo opportunity. Look at that. You got a diver in there with stingray, starfish, Nemo, jellyfish. And then you got Mermaid Lagoon. It's very interactive as well. If you go up that way, you've got questions over there, and up this way you got questions, and you got a bigger path as well here. So whereas it's not a maze, it's still a trail and another piece added to a great day out here at Bell's Pumpkin Patch 2025. There we go, look. How many tentacles does an octopus have? A10, B4, C8. I'm going to go with 8. Lift up the answer. We see. They're great, they are. I'm going to cut out this cornfield and we'll go and have a look at what else there is. So you got a height board here. The highest bit's 6 foot. So obviously I'm going to be above it. But you can measure yourself there as well. That's the actual entrance, so don't follow me because I went in over there. There you go, the maze. Off we go. So you got a bit of a kid's climbing frame here. You got the hay down there, look. You can be king of the castle and climb to the top of the crop and to the top of the hay bale. I'm not going to go all the way up, but look at that. More fun, kids things to do. And just take that in while we're here. So I just want to focus on this, what looks like a shed. That's sort of dumbing it down, but I will show you what it is. It's called Singing Pumpkins. They're live on stage. And if we come through here, it goes dark. And look at that. Singing Pumpkins. They've got it all. So this was a photo opportunity that you could have had last year, but they've added an additional 2 tractors this year. And look how cool they are. Obviously they're orange to theme with the pumpkins and the autumnal. But look at that. Very, very cool. Next up you got the assault course. A few easy readers there. You've got a rubber flooring, so it's a little bit softer if you was to fall off one of the obstacles. I'm not going to mug myself off and try and do any of them. I am a little bit big, it is for kids. But you got a tunnel there, you got the tyres, you got the sort of rope climbing there, and some more tyres. And you've got a bridge here as well. I'll give the bridge a go. Why not? Whoa. There we go, that's the only one I'm doing. I end up falling over and there's no one here either, so I'll look a right idiot. And that is the assault course. There's lots and lots of things here to do for all ages really. Obviously you can pick the pumpkins with your kids, you can go in the maze all together, you can have all the photo opportunities, the kids can get stuck in on the assault course. You've got the tractors here, look, where you can drive not only a tractor but you can have a tractor and trailer, tractor and fuel bowser, and you can race your friends. And then you've even got a smaller section as well, so you're not putting the really young ones with the rowdier bigger ones, so they've got a chance to have a bit of fun as well and not get in the mix of all the big people. Really thought out. There's the bounce castle, tiny tots area, so they've got bouncers in there as well, and then you've got this little soft play hay bit as well. You got the tug of war here. I don't think I've ever seen that here. You got the lines out, the middle line, and then the other 2 lines for your opponents. Oh yeah, the rope's there as well on the floor already. You've got a large noughts and crosses. I imagine your plate of pumpkins, so it'll be white versus orange. That's my guess anyway. You got to splat the pumpkin, drop it through. There's your pumpkin, look, you got to drop it through and try and splat it before it hits the floor. And again on that one as well. You've got your Connect 4. And there's some more photo opportunities in the fair over there, which we'll go see in a minute. You've got Bell's Most Wanted photo opportunity. Then you got circus skills. I believe Adrian's back again this year. He comes to Pleasure Beach as well. He's mad as out. Really nice guy, really funny. So we've got this middle seating area right in the centre of all the food. Look at the cauldron plant pots. Really cool. So you've got an Airstream over there with an LED board as well. That's really cool. All right, mate. You've got loaded fries. You got your crepes. You got your dough and barley. You got your pulled pork loaded fries. And new for this year, you got Pasta and Beyond, a young couple that are doing this. I've seen this on Instagram before. Looks really, really nice. Would love to give it a try if it was open. Coming over, you got Eat Your Fajita. What a name. And then just around here, they've got a new dog photo opportunity this year. The events team are just there decorating it and putting the final touches there. You've got a kids sweet bar there, look, with all your Halloween sweet treats. Look at that. Teeth rotters. And then we're gonna have they're gonna have a treat shop there as well for dogs, to get your dog treats. And the guys are just finishing this up, but it's going to be another photo opportunity for your dogs this time. All you need is love and a dog. I can believe that. Ben would love it here. And then you got your fizz bar there as well. And then just behind this van, you got your coffee shop, coffee beans. Look at that, that's really nice. They also do tropical coolers and your trick or treat, hot chocolate and donuts. I'm getting excited for this now. I can't wait to come with Alicia and Benji this year. It's going to be really, really great. There's a lot of the food bars, like I say, I hear from time and time again because they just work, and obviously they enjoy it and the company enjoys having them here as well. But they couldn't do it without every single one of you that comes here. It's like with anything. If the customers don't turn up, they don't earn the money and they can't put on a show. But if you do, they can improve this year and year after and make it better and better, like they have been doing for the last 10 years. Let's go and have a look at the market. So we've got the makers market in here. So the stall holders are actually going to be coming in the day for this. That's why it's empty now, but just look at that large space. Over 170 traders are going to be in here, all locals, selling lots of different things. I mean, they've actually got some of the plaques out on the floor, so let's see what's going to be here. You've got not just pebbles, you got Hello Moon crystals, glorious chalk, you got pop-off cake pops, you've got Kaylee's Kitchen Bakes, you got Be Crafty by Elise, and then we've got 3 more over here. Let's see what they say. You've got Geeky Furoshiki, if I said that right. That's a tongue twister. Very good name though. You got BB Makers and Little Red Engine. And obviously you've got over 100 more that are going to be here as well. They're just the signs that are sort of plotting out where they're going to be on the day. Really excited to see when all the tables are out, and this is full of traders trading their local items and what they make to bring to you. Right, so we're going up towards the fair now. We've got some really large pumpkins on display here. Sponsored by NFU. That's your first. That's your second. And are they joint third? That's your third, and I'm guessing these are your runners up. Coming over to the fair now, one of my favourite parts. We're obviously working at the Pleasure Beach. We've got Howard's Lighthouse Slip, Helter Skelter. You got Sam Tooley's, I think that's a hooker duck, but I'm not sure. And you got Sam Tooley's shooting range as well. You got flying aeroplanes over there. And these are all locals as well. You got Dorman's electric yachts as well. That's cool. I've never seen anything like that before. That's really cool. And then you got Howard's Atlantic Star. We've even got a Ferris wheel here, look. Wow. And my favourite are large gallopers. You can't see much because obviously the cover's up because they're not open today. But for the next 11 days, another photo opportunity as well. And then coming back through, they've got the first aid point there. You've got Jackalope Joe, fresh roasted coffee. And one that I did forget as well that hasn't arrived just yet is called the Tipsy Nag, which is a Hawkstone licensed bar that is going to be here as well. So they've had all the permissions and the licensing from Jeremy Clarkson, or at least his team, and that's going to be coming here, which is, I think it's a new addition for this year as well, which is awesome news, because obviously a few weeks ago I went over to Chipping Norton and had a look there as well. Click below, I'll put the link for that video, where I went round Diddley Squat Farm shop and to the pub. They've got a tractor ride that can go round as well, and the tractor I believe gets loaned from a local farmer. Just take that in. All this is going to be busy over the next 11 days with over 30,000 people that are going to enjoy everything and more that I've shown you today on this video. And just going back over to Harold the Blaster, I had it confirmed it is the largest one in the UK, and to answer the question from what I asked at the start of the video, they supply over 2 million pumpkins a year, whether that's growing them and selling them here or the ones that hit the supermarkets. They're all freshly grown on Bell's fields. 2 million. That's incredible. So the pumpkin that you've got at home, if you haven't been able to make it here, and I can't stress enough, you really do want to be here from everything I've shown today, and admission prices aren't even that bad at all, then your pumpkin from that supermarket may still be from Bell's here. 2 million pumpkins. Well guys, if you did enjoy that video, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Tell me if you're coming here. Tell me if you've come in previous years. The Bells team are ready and waiting to have you all come through the gates from tomorrow. I'm going to get on my motorbike and go back to Skegness. And Bells will see you through this week in the half term.